It's funny. I'm at 7 of 8, and that eighth one is already at 96.2%, and it's had multiple rentals. So as you had told me, like that increase, that kind of pushes that forward.
Okay, so
Um,
one thing you're gonna wanna do, so this is another thing I had earlier this week. And from what I can tell, it has to do with the order of when things get installed. But we know that like sometimes things don't go perfectly, so you have to
oh
reinstall
yeah,
something, whatever.
yep.
So ideally, what's supposed to happen when you install is you install your boot drive with a certain space, and that's where you install the OS. And then you have all the remainder of the space that when you install VAST, it configures it and partitions it and all that kind of stuff for you. But it doesn't always work out that way, evidently.
Mm,
So on my one unit, this actually, if you guys remember, whoever was here last week, you remember Swamp 7 saying, "Hey,
hmm.
your unit's not running properly. I can't get it to run." It's because the containers were getting downloaded to
Yeah,
my
you had
boot
mentioned that.
partition. I'm like, why? So then I went into AI, and they
Hmm.
suggested like basically running like I forget what it was called, but basically it was like mirroring. Basically, you're setting up um, a a link, a sim link, I think is what they called it. So you still have the folder, but whenever somebody goes to that folder, they're really going to the folder in the
Hmm.
other partition. So once I did that, everything ran great. And like I said, once I did that, I got that one got verified very quickly.
Yeah,
Um,
stuff like that. It kind of drives me nuts that there's no like recommendations or flags that are within the vast like GUI that like flags those things. Like there's no checks that occur. Like that would be really convenient if Vast had some type of check that runs on these like you know what the benchmarks run, right? It would be really nice if some of these other things ran and then just
right.
gave you like a little exclamation points next to your rig and you click on it and it talks about those things because like those are the types of things where like as you had said you didn't even know, right? And you
Yeah.
were just like stumbled across it, which is really really funny.